a little crunchy. Natural hair moments. Y'all, my hair getting so long. Look, it's just a little dry. I gotta wash it. It's all right. Look at that. Look at her. Look at him. Yes, yeah. Gotta wash it. It probably won't be tonight, child. I'm so exhausted. Anyway, Married to Medicine. Let's get into Married to Medicine. This episode was kind of depressing. It was a really sad episode because it was based around Simone trying to find her father. Now she's enlisted the help of Jackie and Quad to help her find her daddy who is missing. And so they went back to Simone's old stomping grounds, which is in uh, Texas, um, Dallas, Texas, I believe, or is it Tennessee? Um, East Dallas, North Dallas, something like that. I believe it was in Texas, I believe, or maybe it was Tennessee. Oh shit. Um, Let me see. Looking at some notes right now. Um, I believe it was Dallas, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But I truly do believe that it was in in Dallas. I truly do. My spirit is telling me that. But anyway, so she enlisted the help of Jackie and Quad. So Jackie and Quad showed up together. It was very funny because they kind of played a joke on Quad, and they told Quad, it was just like, Quad, well, I want to tell you something, that Mariah's coming on this trip. We got one more person to pick up. Quad didn't say a word. You can tell she was mad as hell. She was just like, okay, let's go pick her up. Found out, at their time it was April Fool's Day, so they was just like, what, Quad, what today is? And she thought about it for a minute. She was just like, y'all are cruel as hell. That was a funny joke. It's very interesting to see how everything has changed. Because remember season one, all the girls thought the Quad was ghetto and a mess, and really didn't nobody really want to give her a chance. And now look at Quad. She's the top runner in the show. So it's just very interesting how things happen, and you shouldn't count people out because you never know. That's why I always root for the underdog, because Quad was for sure the underdog at the beginning, and they was messing with her, and then she had to get the heads together, and look what happened. The person who brought Quad here is not even in the fold like that, which is Mariah. So, but I do wish Mariah get back on the show, and they let Mariah back on the show. I think she's funny. Um, and if her and Quad was friends again, everything. But I actually do like Quad and Jackie and Simone's friendship. It's beautiful. So anyway, we get to Dallas, Texas or Tennessee, and they're talking and shooting the shit. They've been driving a long time, so they get to the house, and I believe it is some house they rented, or Simone's old house or some shit. Jackie was making comments. She was just like, "I'm a city girl. I ain't used to this old country living, and this is too much." And Jackie, stop being bougie. Sit your little frail ass down and eat some crackers and drink some wine, okay? So Simone, she enlisted the help of I love this enlisted word. She enlisted the help of a PI, private investigator, to come by. The PI was asking her questions like, "Do your dad usually wander off like this? Who does he normally stay with? Has he ever been homeless? How long you been drinking? Yada yada." She was asking Simone questions that she couldn't necessarily answer. So Simone got up and she left because she was upset. It's emotional. This is her father. She went to the bathroom. Jackie went to go see about her, and the PI was just like, "Well, look, you gave me some information. I'll see what I can do." Um, I had recently forgot actually that both Quad and Jackie had lost their father, which was last year, I believe. Well, we found out they lost their father last season on the reunion, which I think was last year. So they got emotional because they was just like, wow, this is just really bringing up memories of, when I lost my father and how important it is to, find your daddy. So I just completely understand that and I get it. So all three of them got emotional and they all hugged each other, and I think their friendship with one another is beautiful. All those black women together supporting each other, being there for each other, really touched my heart. I really wish black men was the same way. Well, I guess it's just because we're men and we're just supposed to be hard and shit that, like that, like it's a problem to show emotion to another man. Like, no, it's nothing wrong with that. Like, as what the fuck is the big deal? That don't make you gay. That don't make you anything. I mean, it is what it is. Just, we're all humans at the end of the day. Holding all this, that's why men be blowing up on people. Holding all that shit in will make you, kill somebody. And then what? You crying for real then. With them good old orange vests on, whatever they wear. I don't know. I haven't been in a while. But um, let's see. So they did that. They went around hanging up posters of her dad. A stoplight here, a stoplight there. Electric pole here, electric pole there. Quad was going and knocking on people's doors, asking, do they know Frank? And it was just like, yeah, I know Frank, but you got going down to the junkyard, because he was selling some mess to somebody. And so they went down to the junkyard. Simone was about like over it at this point. She also brought along her two cousins for the trip. And, they was just trying to find the daddy and get the word out. But, nobody had seen Frank in a while. Also, she found out that her dad has, money in an account, and he hasn't got any money out. So, nobody has found her dad, and this is just really serious and really sad. That nobody can find this man, really, and I don't know where he is, but hopefully she finds him eventually. Like, this is terrible. Um, the whole episode was just kind of very much so emotional, and so they pretty much ended the trip with, they accomplished something, but Quad and Jackie is determined to find her father for her because they don't want her to feel the pain that they feel with the loss of a dad, So I was just like, well, that's beautiful and that's great. So that's the end of that. Heavenly, after her daughter read her, Alora, Aurora, whatever her little name is, she looks just like Heavenly in the face. It's crazy how much she looks like Heavenly. Um, and the old folks used to say, she one of them, Alora or Aurora, whatever her name is. She's one of them little kids that done been here before. Like, she know a whole lot. She's like a little too grown for her own good. She's one of them kids. They used to call him an old man's baby. Cause she's too grown. She's too grown. But whatever. Some people just say she's very smart, so we'll let that go. I don't want to talk about people's kids too much. So whatever. Um, let's see. She enlisted the help of Jewel Tanker. Y'all know the show on Bravo, The Tankers. I watch them every once in a while. I would never review it though. It's just not my kind of show. It's not my cup of tea. I do enjoy a few of them, a few of the kids. But it's just I don't know if they're coming back for another season. I don't know who the hell watches them like faithfully, but whatever. So she talked to Jewel Tanker. They're very friends, which is the wife and the mother of the kids, some of them. But they all won and yada yada. Partridge in a pear tree. Happy holidays. So they're talking and Heavenly was just like, what? My little girl said that I could be mean sometimes, and she was just like, I understand that people have, may have an opinion about me or about certain things that I say, but I, don't want to give them a chance. I don't want to hear what they got to say. And Jewel was just like, well, that's a problem. And the first step is accepting that you have a problem and to be open to change. And Heavenly, Jewel gave her the advice to write on the mirror what she's going to do and how she's going to be a better person. Because y'all know that last week Heavenly cussed out the Janice lady, Toya's friend. And they actually met up and had a conversation, and she apologized to Janice, and Janice was just like, oh, I wish they, as long as it's sincere. And Heavenly was like, it is sincere. I really wish they would have showed um them talking, that whole thing. I really wish they would have, but they didn't. So Heavenly's trying to work on herself, so good luck to her. um Toya, speaking of Toya got some badass kids, two little cute little boys, but they are bad as hell. Well, at least one of them is. And I think it's the younger one. One is 6 and one is 4. Um, and they say they act just like her child, the way she used to be when she was younger. So maybe. One of them looked like Eugene, and one of them looked like her. Um, so I think it's the one that looked like the daddy. He's showing out in school. He, kicking little girls' ass and throwing sand in people face and spitting on people and pissing on people and doing all kind of shit. I'm exaggerating, but he's being a kid and being a boy and just being bad. So Toya, she's very lax. It's so interesting how rowdy, rowdy, bowdy, body Toya is. But with her kids, she's very soft spoken. You have to stop doing it. Don't do that. Don't hit him. Why would you hit him? Don't do that. Yada yada. And it was just like, really, Toya? Okay, I thought you'd be done slapped them down on camera. But she didn't. And the teacher, they go to a private school. Um, I'm sure that money, 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 money. Taxes they ain't paid. The kids go to a private school, and it's just coins. And the teacher sending emails. I forgot the little baby's name. Little Keandre is kicking ass all up and down the playground. Little Keandre told me to kiss his ass. Little Keandre is pulling my hair. Little Keandre flipping over desks. Whatever little Keandre is doing, he's just showing out. I'm exaggerating again, darlings. Um, and she was just like, I'm just sick of this, and you need to stop doing that. And the little brother asked, how would you like it if they was to do that to you? He was just like, well, that's just what I do. And I was just like, oof. So it's a mess. Toya, she talks to Eugene about it. And Eugene was just like, look, this your child. I was good at school. He was like, look, I'm out here trying to get us out of debt. I'm out here working. I'm the only one that's always been working. And this is your job to take care of these kids and make sure these kids straight. And I'm done. Toya was just like, I think for disciplined boys, it's up to the man. It's for the man to discipline them. But what if you was a single mother, Toya? It would be up to you then, right? Okay, so kick it into gear. Kick the shit into gear. Both of y'all got to work together. Both of y'all got to be one as a couple. If your husband is lacking, that's when you pick up. If you lacking, that's when your husband pick up. If you at home with them kids more so than he is, then you knock the hell out of them and be the disciplinarian and make sure that they do what they need to do. Instead of talking to them like you some damn nun. Kick them in the face like you kick all them little kids in the face and tell them to straighten up. Nah, hell. I wonder what the little kids are saying to him though at them, because them private schools they just as bad as the public schools to be honest. Um, I wonder if they're messing with him though as to why he's reacting like that. Who knows? But hopefully everything works out with Toya and her little badass kids and everything and shouts out to Toya Tekiti. Um, One thing I do like about Toya though is that she's honest. I can at least give her that. She is honest. She's very honest, and she keeps it real as much as she can. And she did say that ain't nothing but karma because I gave my mama hell, so of course, so my kids are gonna be hell. And so I appreciate that she recognized that because some people wouldn't even admit that my kids don't do nothing. My kids, people kill me about what their kids done. I know my child. My child ain't gonna say that. My child ain't gonna do that. Shut up. Okay, your child gonna do whatever the hell they see other people do. Whatever see their little friends do, more than likely they're gonna do it. Don't mean they're bad people. It just means that they're kids. They just need to get kicked in the throat. They'll be all right eventually, hopefully with prayer. But as your child gets older, they're all you can do in life is just hope that you instill good values and morals in them, and hope that they listen to something you said. But eventually, they got to get out and make their own mistakes and live their own life. Ain't nobody perfect, cause you ain't. Do okay. I think that was pretty much it, you guys. I want to talk about. Oh gosh, I really wanted to skip this, but I'm gonna talk about it. Lisa Nicole and Miss Darren pooching through. They're talking and shooting the shit. They go to see their pastor. The pastor's more so catering to Lisa Nicole, and they're basically putting on a whole front. I just feel like their whole relationship, their whole storyline is nothing but a front. I just don't really get that he is into her like that. I know that he loves her. I just don't feel like he wants to be bothered with her. I feel like he'd rather be at work, to be honest, or up with Lucy or Cavante, but or Daryl or John or Tony. I don't know. I don't know his name. I don't. But it's all allegedly alleged. Um, but they go to the pastor and talk. The pastor, I've seen him before. He's like an actor or something. He's been in something I can't recall though, but he's been in so I think it was in a different world or something. On this episode, y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know what I'm talking about. The pastor that was talking to Lisa Nicole and Darren. Um, so they sat down, had a conversation. The pastor told them to write out, their do's and don'ts, the thing they like about one another, the thing they don't like, and they did that. Darren got emotional. He was just like, "We've been here for 9 years, and I would give up my life for you," and all this kind of stuff. Lisa Nicole's just sitting there eating the shit up. They're talking about their sex life and how they do it sometimes twice a week, but it'd be so good they can hold off another week and yeah, fronting and fronting and fronting, doing it. She is the perfect example of doing it for the vine. For real. Just fronting and stunting and gooping and gapping all around the world. Anyway, that was my review of Married to Medicine. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, subscribe to my channel, Mr. Chalaki. Follow me on Google Plus at It's King's World on Instagram and Twitter. Chase King was here on Facebook at It's King's World 89 on Snapchat. But all the information will be in the bottom bar below. So check that out. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.